This time on DawgStrip, we found ourselves the new proud owners of a 1947 GMC truck chassis. After long minutes of brainstorming, we came up with Project Death-Kart.
So, this is what happens when Kevin is left unsupervised on the internet. After placing the open bed on this 1947 GMC truck chassis, we won. All we know is the previous owner bought this as a complete vehicle, but decided to keep the body for his own conversion project. As reported to the previous owner from the previous owner, this was a running, driving vehicle when it was parked. Many years ago.
Welcome back. This time on DawgStrip, we've acquired a new project. We believe it to be a 1947 GMC truck-ish. Got it super cheap at an auction. We'll play with it, see what happens. We think it's a 216 stove bolt engine. It's got a 2-speed rear end. Might be a 235. We don't know anything about it. Lube it up, see if it works. Step 1, put a wrench on it, see if it rotates. That's a good sign.
After researching, we discovered this to be a 235 engine, built for heavy-duty GMC trucks. First designed in 1941, based on a 216 stove bolt, but factory bored and stroked to 235 inches of glory. Not to be confused with the latter, the more popular 235, which was designed for passenger cars.
Will it even crank? Test 1. Wow. Cool. Okay. That was almost a full rotation.
What we discovered from this is the engine had a sticking valve. After lubing everything up and beating the valve into submission before trying to start her again. Now that everything spins around freely, we focus on the electrical system, cleaning the points, spark plugs, and replacing the spark plug wires. We managed to get a few coughs of life before the 6-volt coil let us know it did not like 12 volts.
That's what happens when a coil overheats.
Gross.
With the 12-volt super coil installed, now it was time for the starter to let the smoke out. After a 5-hour round trip, we come home with a used but good starter. Time to give it another try.
Side note, we sold Bumblebee. The driveway is only so big and we can't keep them all. Trust us, she went to a good home. Alright, let's see if it runs.
Yeah, ha ha ha, grown-ups. Keep moving your lips without... What? Mom.
Okay, I'm deaf now.
Do the thing.
I am... Oh, my ears are ringing. Oh, I cannot hear from my right ear.
Oh, it was your left that did it.
Well, no, it's because it bounced off the fence. The sound bounced.
Yeah.
Okay, try that again. Once we adjusted the valves, we managed to get the engine down to a nice, calm idle. With the engine now in stable running condition, we test the clutch and transmission. Once those check out, there's only one thing to do next. Now we must contemplate what we want to do with this thing next. Clearly, we want to drive it, but at 24 feet long, it's not much fun. Now we do what we do best and chop things up. This truck has a 2-piece drive shaft, so we measure things up and simply shorten the frame the same amount as taking one drive shaft out. Now just a buzz here and a buzz there, add a seat, and boom! Doesn't that just look amazing? Now let's try to explain the brakes and what we came up with. We use this as a pedal. It pulls on this thingy. That pulls on this flat bar. That rotates this pipe. That in turn pulls on this flat bar. That pulls on the emergency brake. All of this was for the most basic of functional brakes. And now the time has come for the traditional DawgStrip test drive up and down the street. With everything as good as it's going to get, we head up to the top secret DawgStrip proving grounds. Totally top secret.
This time on DawgStrip, we introduce Death-Kart.
After that violent bounce, it became clear. The forward engine mounts have left that chat. Also, the battery cable was yanked off, as well as the lower rad hose, dumping most of the engine's coolant.
Rad hose came off. Okay.
Well, there you have it. We may not have completely broken Death-Kart, but Kevin might be broken. Time to load up and head home.
Well, that is it. Project Death-Kart is done. It was not bad. A quick little 5-day build. Just, poor decisions at an auction site, and this is what we made. So, nobody wants it? Off the scrap it goes. Build something else tomorrow.
We end up pulling the massive engine, putting it aside before taking the rest of the chassis in for scrap.
Next time on DawgStrip, we get back to our double-ended race car. We decide to strip the old one down and build a new. While you're here, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next video. Give us a thumbs up if you like what we're doing.
Let's choke it. Choke me, Daddy.
And the motor mounts that don't exist anymore?
Yeah, they're gone. They're over there, and they're over there,
There's two here.
and they're over there.